excited about today's endeavor. We are doing what your girl loves to do most, shopping, of course. And I'm taking you to one of my favorite new treasures. I found this place, so I heard about this place some years ago, but I actually started going about 3 years ago, and I'm taking you every year. So this year is not going to be any exclusion. And depending on how crazy it is, I may be able to get some B-roll, some footage to give you guys a separate just holiday walkthrough for more inspiration, because you guys tend to really like those videos. But if it's not to where I can get you a good amount of footage, I'll just do a few clips and add it along with a shopping haul, because your girl's been out here dipping and doing it, not for myself, but for clients. And I want to share with you just some holiday ideas, because I tend to not do a lot of the traditional colors in my home, but I want to give you guys as much inspiration as possible. So I'll show you how I curated looks for their home. So let me get my food and then we'll be ready to roll out. All right, y'all, so I picked up my food. I love going to these little mom and pop type of breakfast stores, because to me, they cook like real food, and it's not that processed. It's not all that processed type of, you know, food, and I'm not with it. I'm not a pork girl, so this little place is a mom and pop store. It used to be called Shipley's, but now it's called like Fresh House or something like that, a Morning Fresh House or something. But they do the absolute best chicken, egg, and cheese croissants. So delicious. Like I said, I don't do pork, so this is like one of those spots that I can get my little morning fix. We're gonna hit these streets and I'm ready to dip and do it. I know it sounds a little nasally. That's because it's that time of year, and this is what happens during that time of year. So I'm gonna first order of business, honey, is getting these nails together. I like to do a fresh set from time to time, so I'm gonna go get a fresh set of nails, and then we are going to swing by Five & Below, because my love keeps breaking, and I think he's doing this on purpose. I don't know. I'm not gonna accuse, but allegedly, the mister keeps breaking my car mounts, because if I'm using it in his ride, he takes it down and he says it just breaks. But okay, this is mount number 3, so I'm gonna buy another one so that I can travel with you guys with ease and not be trying to hold the phone and drive and all that good stuff. So yeah, we're gonna go do that, and then we're gonna hit these holiday streets. Let's go. Whoa, oh, oh. La, da, 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 oh, oh. La, da, 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 oh, oh. La, da, da, da. Making our Christmas memories. I've been working so much lately, I can barely find the time to sleep. Yeah, I spend my time running around, keeping people pleased. But this is my favorite holiday. It's a chance to start over new, 'cause I missed you, so I'm letting go of everything but you. These are the good times with you. Baby, this year it's just gonna be you and me. Hang by the fire and chill. Isn't this how it's supposed to be? Making our Christmas memories. Oh, and I've been longing to hold you close. Forget about everyone else. Isn't this how it's supposed to be? Making our Christmas memories. Oh, oh. Christmas memories. I've been wrapping presents for you. I've been hanging marbles in the tree, and I've lit my house with Christmas lights. So you should come back home to me. And when we wake up in the morning, I'm gonna play those carols that you love. We'll be singing all the melodies until the sun comes up. These are the good times with you. Baby, this year it's just gonna be you and me. Hang by the fire and chill. Isn't this how it's supposed to be? Making our
just gonna be you and me. Hanging by the fire, chill. Isn't this how it's supposed to be? Making our Christmas memories. Oh, yeah. I've been longing to hold you close. Forget about everyone else. Isn't this how it's supposed to be? Making our Christmas memories.
All right, Royals, I hope you enjoyed that Royal holiday scavenger trip that we just took. It was so much fun, but guys, it was jam-packed. So the footage that I got you was a blessing that I was able to get it. When I tell you, it was wall-to-wall customer shopping, so it wasn't able to get a lot of footage, but I think I want to take another trip back because you guys, this warehouse is over. It's called the, as you can see, the Christmas Warehouse by Guess, I think it's Guess & Company or something like that, but amazing facility, 600 square feet, is that correct? No, 60,000 square feet of this holiday inspiration. There was so much to share, but again, I couldn't get all of the footage, but I promised to take you guys back to give you just all of the things. So I'm gonna do like an early morning, midweek, probably won't be that many people there. That was a Saturday, which I knew better, but that was the only time I could get over there to do it. And I wanted to get a heads up on some sourcing for my clients, because again, I told you in the previous clip that I am not doing a lot of holiday shopping for myself because you guys, I did a holiday purge or holiday decor purge. I went through every ounce of holiday decor that I own in my own personal arsenal, and when I tell you, it is massive. There is not a color combination that I can think of that I don't already have in my possession, enough to do my entire home and several different things. So I will not be buying a whole lot for myself. Now, I didn't say I wouldn't buy anything, and I'll share with you guys what I purchased, but the purpose of this video is to give you guys information or just some inspiration on how to put together a look from scratch. I've got a lot of questions asking that question. Matter of fact, one of the Royal Sisters asked about this particular theme, and when she mentioned it, I thought she is so on point. Not that it's going to be in my home, but it's definitely one of the things that I'm going to be styling this year, and I'm excited about it. Some of my clients are doing their traditional, what they've used over the years, and then I've got a couple that are wanting to switch it up and do something totally new and exciting. And so that is why I'm bringing this one to you guys, and I figured it was a great way just to give you all tips from the type of tree, the size of tree, the amount of ornaments, the cost, because that is a big issue. There is a meme out or a TikTok out that says yesterday's price is not today's price, and you guys, that reigns true in every aspect of our life. I'm sure we all have noticed or experiencing the differences in our costs for gas, food, utilities, everything is going up. So yesterday's price is not today's price as it relates to Christmas decor. So a lot of things that I have that I actually literally bought last year for other clients, prices changed this year. So with that being said, I want to give you guys just a breakdown of what I purchased. Now, in a previous video, I share with you guys the holiday trends I make. Well, I'm going to go ahead and link it. I've been linking it in every holiday video. And it's giving you the top 10 Christmas trends for 2022. And this particular theme was one of those trends. And it is none other than the winter romance theme. And so this particular client, I styled her home. I'm doing interior design work in her home, like space by space. And so we're restyling her entire home. And so this year she wanted to tie her Christmas decor in with the look of her new space, because who wants to change it up if you just put all new pretty stuff in there? And so I don't know if you remember, I took you guys along for a part of that as well. And we did a beautiful icy blues and grays and taupes in her home. And so her theme for this year is going to be Winter Wonderland, you guys. And we're adding a beautiful, beautiful splash of color. So I'm going to share with you what I got and how I'm building this look. So I'll give you, now she already has her tree. She has a 7.5 foot beautiful tree. It's a traditional green tree, which you can do any color on the green tree. You just have to know how to, you know, bring the colors in or what have you, coordinate the colors. So we have a 7.5 foot tree. That's the spec. A 7.5 foot traditional. It's not a slim, it's a traditional moderate full tree. So that gives you the dimensions, right? And her budget for decor is $300. You have to set a realistic budget if you want to, especially if you're starting from scratch. Like literally no previous decor is being added. This is all starting from scratch. So with a budget of $300, and I'll tell you what I've spent so far and show you what we have accumulated for her look. So first things first, you guys, I went to, before we get into the the Christmas warehouse, Michael's, you guys. They have these massive, beautiful ornaments, guys, and they have them on sale right now for $4.99. They have a variety of colors. And for her Winter Wonderland theme, I picked up these beautiful onion shaped finial type of ornaments. And this is a white on white, beautiful snow. And I like that there's no fall off on this. So I like that. I hope you guys can see that. But it's really, really pretty. And I love the unique shape of it, okay? So I got her 2 of these. I got her 7. Because you always know that I like to purchase my decor, whether interior design or holiday styling, odd numbers. It's just pleasing to the eye. It just creates a balance, whether you're doing 3s, 5s, 7s, what have you. Do it in odds or one big grand thing, but always think odd numbers, okay? Now, and the only exception to that rule, like in my case, you all know that I do the twins in my home. And so with me, I'm doing, when you're styling 2 trees, you double that amount. So that's the only exception to the rule. But when you're doing this one single tree, think odd number. So I got her this beautiful shape. It's a white on white, right? I got her this beauty. And it's a silver. Yeah, you guys can see if I pull it back. It's a silver and white, almost like a candy cane, but it's absolutely gorgeous. And it'll be styled like you know, and it'll sit in the tree like that. So pretty, guys. $4.99. This is let me give you the dimensions here. I want to say this is at 8 inches, not giving it on here, but I'm almost certain that this is 8 inches. 8 inches. And while I'm giving you these different, you'll notice as I'm pulling out the items, the variety of sizes. And what I want to say, for those that are looking to create a designer look tree, remember this rule of thumb: 4 or more, as it relates to the size of your ornaments. The little 3 inches or smaller ornaments, you can cluster them together to create something grand, but on a bigger tree, those little ornaments will just get lost. So I like to do, for a designer look now, 4 inches or more on my ornaments, and because it really does create a lot of interest, and you want to do a variety of sizes. So I love this beautiful shape here. Also from Michael's, you guys, $4.99. Beautiful ornaments. Ornaments like this, 5-10 years ago, you could not get in your chain stores like Michael's, Hobby Lobby, the At Home. So a lot of these stores are now carrying these. These used to be only sold at like your designer decor or interior design boutique type stores. And so now they're readily available to you. And I want to, you know, help you create a nice designer look on a budget. So an ornament like this in a designer store would easily be $20, $15 each. $4.99, you guys. So you cannot beat that. And again, it's going to take up a substantial amount of space, so you won't have to use as many ornaments, and you'll be able to use your ribbons and just create a lot of different dimension and depth to your look. So I got her, I think I want to say I got her 3 of every design. So she got a total of 9, but I got 3 of each shape here at $4.99. Did not break the bank. Super cute. Winter Wonderland. So that is going to be her staple pieces. I'm probably going to add some more bigger pieces because I really want to give this a nice lush look. So I'm going to set, can I put them here? I like to try to keep the picture painted for you guys. And if you notice, Mom's still a little nasally. It's just that time of year, guys, and the allergies are allergen, okay? So that's that, all right? So to add to that, you guys, I picked up from the At Home store. That's another great resource for holiday decor. But how pretty is that? You see all that beauty? See, look at that iridescent. And these were $6.99, you guys, 6 shatterproof. And I want to say these are 4-inch ornaments. Again, give you a nice depth, but I love that nice icy look. And what I'm loving about this, if you see the iridescent, that means you can pull in any color that you want to create your look and make it totally custom to you. But I'm going to share with you our accent color for her Winter Wonderland look. So I got her a couple of boxes of this and the 4-inch ornaments, okay? The 4-inch size. Also from the At Home store. Now this is the only small ornament, but I needed to pull in the color, and you'll see what her accent color is going to be. We're going with a nice icy blue. How cute is this, you guys? It's a diamond shaped, has a silver glitter, but it's a really soft blue because her home, again, is in like that slate blues, different hues of blues, like a slate blue, not so much a navy blue, but a darker blue, midnight blue, just shades of blue. And so we thought that would be really pretty to do the silver and whites with a blue as her accent color. So I got her 2 boxes of this. It's shatterproof, and there are 6 of these. These are the smallest ornaments I will use in this tree, and I wish they had been bigger, but they wasn't, but I needed to pull that color in somehow. So I got her 2 boxes of those, okay, again. And you guys, as it relates to your holiday decor, don't leave any tables unturned. Look everywhere. You can find ornaments from everywhere. And if you know how to if you know how to style and place your ornaments in the proper places, they will have a designer look, even though they didn't have the designer price. And so I picked up from another one of my craft suppliers, guys, these beauties. They are 4-inch ornaments, and they're in the silver, like the opaque, the muted color, because I got a lot of the shiny, so I want to give a lot of texture and dimension. So I got her 5 boxes of these because this was the best buy. This was $4.99 for 4. So that's basically $1.25 per ornament, and you cannot beat that for a 4-inch ornament. So I got 5 boxes of this, and that's another rule of thumb. You want to buy the most of the least expensive, because that can stretch your dollar further. So that's why I got her 5 boxes of those. So she got a total of 25 of that. Let me put this back up here. 25 of this size, because I really want you guys to understand how to put together a look. Once you can decide on a color, I know that can be sometimes the biggest challenge, is just deciding on a color, because there's so many beautiful options. And so once we decided to just stick with the color scheme of her home, that made it easy. So we knew we were going with the blues. And so with the blues, I started thinking Winter Wonderland. And so that's when my creativity comes into play. Once my client gives me what they desire, it's my responsibility or my job to take it to the next level. So that's how I introduced the whole Winter Wonderland thing to her. She loved it, and so we're rolling with it, okay? And so looking for that blue, believe it or not, although this is one of the trending colors, it was not easy to find her shade of blue in most of the stores. And so once I saw these at Walmart, you guys, I knew that I had to have them. So these are, again, more of the 4-inch ornaments. Shatterproof has given me a variety of the blues, which will tie in perfectly with her look. It's going to be absolutely gorgeous. Are you seeing the look come together, guys? So pretty. Okay, so I'm gonna set that up there, honey. We're gonna be looking like a whole. I hope it don't come tumbling down on me, but just pray while I'm showing, okay? Pray while I'm showing. But believe it or not, I'm almost done. I also picked up from, let me see, Hobby Lobby, not Hobby Lobby, Walmart. These were $10.98, I'm sorry. $10.98 for 9 ornaments. I thought that was a great buy. $5.99, $6.99, $4.99 each, $6.99, okay? So guys, I will give you the grand total of what I've spent so far, but I just kind of want to keep you up to date on everything. And so from Hobby Lobby, to pull in that icy blue, you guys, I found these beauties. How gorgeous are they? And they are $3.99 at 50% off. And I got her 7 of these, but I think I'm gonna go back and get 7 more because I was at Michael's and they had some. When I got home, I noticed it was that shade of blue because again, we're doing a variety of the blues. So that is gonna be absolutely gorgeous together. Look at that, how pretty is that? Tying it all in, you guys, giving you that whole wintry, icy blue type of look. It's gonna be so pretty. So I got her 7 of these at 50% off, okay? And you may say, well, Trina, I don't have $300 to put on, hold on, let me set that down. I don't have $300 to put on a tree. Okay, that's understandable. So let's do this. Let's say you have, take a color from that you used last year. Maybe you used red and green last year and you just want to switch it up. Well, instead of changing out all the red and green, either keep the green and add a new color or keep the red and add a new color, or just throw a new color in with the red and green to create a different look. And that way you don't have to totally start from scratch. You can just build up on what you already have. So that's another way to cut costs, or do what I am quintessential for doing, and that's shopping off season, like plan my themes out a year ahead. So if I need to go out and get new things, I take inventory of what I already have and I make a list and I go out and purchase the things that I want to add to it for the next year. But if you are starting from scratch, this is just a good foundation of what it realistically will cost to give you a nice designer look. Now, if your tree is smaller, you may not need as big of a budget, or you won't need as many ornaments. It just depends on how you want your tree to look. Do you want a nice full glam out tree? Do you want something moderate, or do you want like a simple elegance? You decide that, you determine that, and then let that be your guide for what you want to achieve, or what budget that you have to achieve. But you have to be realistic in your budget, because even if you go to the Dollar Tree, guys, again, yesterday's price is not today's price. And trying to start from scratch at the Dollar Tree, you're going to spend at least $75 to $100, ribbon, picks, ornaments, those type of things, tree skirts. So you have to take an account of everything. So you want to have a realistic budget. Another great option is to shop Facebook Marketplace. A lot of people, as I did, are selling things that they're no longer using. They're repurposing things that they're no longer using. So you may pick up something from that way. Thrifting is another good idea. Yard sales is another good idea. You and your friends, you and your family can do a Christmas swap, and y'all just change out the colors. Like something that one of your sisters or cousins use and they're not using this year, you pull that color into your look. But there are so many ways to create new looks without breaking the budget. But again, I'm giving you just a realistic budget of what my client is working with, a budget of $300, and we're starting from scratch on a 7.5 foot tree, okay? Whether the tree is green, whether the tree is like, because this beautiful, this look will be beautiful on a block tree, but it's gonna be just as gorgeous, just as stunning on her traditional green tree, okay? All right, and so we're still adding to the look, you guys, because believe it or not, a lot of people don't style their entire tree. I am a designer that I like to style my entire tree. That's just me. You don't have to. So if you want to say, well, I'm not going to put ornaments on the entire tree, so then you only need to buy ornaments to cover the space that you're going to have the tree. If it's in a corner and the back is not going to be seen and you don't want to style it, don't style it. It's up to you. It's your home. Style it your way. But again, this is just starting from scratch, what you would need, just giving you some inspiration. All right, so now we have made it to the infamous Christmas warehouse. And so from the Christmas warehouse, for this look, I picked up these beauties. They are like a frosted snow ornament. It's like a white. It has a little bit of an iridescent glitter, so it's going to pick up that iridescent pull beautifully with that. It's going to tie in beautifully with this onion shape, when it has the same felt-like material on there. Just really, really pretty. Everything telling that same winter wonderland story. I got her 7 of these at $4.99, okay? And they are 6-inch on it. So again, I'm giving you a variety of sizes, a variety of shapes. So that is how you create a designer look. Everything is not monotone or monochromatic. You want to create interest. Uh-oh, I told you it's going to come crashing down. You want to create something that's nice and interesting to the eye. So everywhere the eye looks, it has a treat. So that's what you want to create. And what is a tree, you guys, without some floral picks? And so I picked her up some beautiful floral picks here. I got these really pretty silver spirally ones. Really, really nice. I love these. And then anytime you buy an ornament, or I mean, not an ornament, if anybody buy a pick or any kind, it is going to come sleep. It's your job to wake it up. And so once you get it out of the package, you just want to spread it out. You can make this maneuver and you can make a curve over. I love the wired picks because it gives you total creative control on how you want to style that pick. So I got her, I think, a dozen of these because they were $3.99 and I got a dozen of these. Now, when it comes to picks, you're gonna need to get a good amount to make a big impact in that tree, but how gorgeous is that gonna be tied in with that, okay? Then I found these beauties and I was like, yes, I have to have them. Now, again, I'm not done, but this is where I have gotten her established so far. But these beauties, you guys, I could not leave them. How absolutely gorgeous are these? They are like a sparkly, almost like a firework explosive type of, it's everything. So I loved it. I was in the store kind of playing around with it to see what I can make it do. And you, oh my God, look at that. Look at that. Can you imagine that in the tree just coming out, creating a nice 3D look in the tree? So I got her also a dozen of these at, no, I got her 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 of these at $4.50 each. So pretty. But this is going to definitely tie into that Winter Wonderland look beautifully. This will be pretty as a tree topper. Just so gorgeous. So up to this point, because I have not purchased her any, I haven't found any ribbon that just really speaks to this Winter Wonderland look like I wanted to speak. They ain't saying nothing right now. So once I find some ribbons that are talking to me, saying they want to be a part of the Winter Wonderland gang, I'll add that to it. So I'm on the look still for her some ribbon. And I want to get a nice 4-inch. That's another designer tip. If you want to take your tree to the next level, you want to go 2.5 inches or wider with your ribbon, and it'll definitely give it a nice luxe look. A 4-inch ribbon is as rich. It's going to, again, fill a lot of space, so you don't need a lot of ornaments. And again, with bigger ornaments, wider ribbon, it cuts down your styling time in half. You guys have seen me do a holiday styling here on YouTube Live, and I can knock out a tree in 30 to 45 minutes tops. I kind of challenge myself with each project to see how fast I can get it done and get it done effectively. And a lot of those things that I do, like the wider ribbon, the bigger ornaments, it fills up a lot of the space, and so it makes your styling, your techniques a lot easier. So I'm gonna look out for some more picks. I already have them in mind. I'm gonna go to Michael's and get some, there's like some poinsettias that's like in that pretty icy blue, like that blue back there. I'm gonna grab her about 5 of those. I'm gonna grab her some more white picks for her topper to give that nice icy wintry look, and some ribbon, and then her look will be complete. So up to this point, you guys, I have spent a total of $220 on her look. And if you stop right here, you have still created a beautiful look. But because she has a budget of $300, I'm gonna give her the biggest bang for her buck, and I'm gonna take you guys along. So I hope this was inspirational. I hope it gave you some good tips on how to get started on a look. A lot of people ask me how many ornaments, how much ribbon, that type of thing. And so this project will kind of help me gauge and give you all those designer tips as to what you would need for a tree, because sometimes, guys, it's a case-by-case situation. I don't like to give a definite, oh, you need 4 rows, or you need 5 rows, because sometimes, like even in my case, I found a roll of ribbon that I absolutely love, but I only had 2 rows of it. Well, I knew that to do an entire look, I would need more. So I'm gonna show you ways as we go through this holiday styling series to take what you have and be creative with it and make it work to fit the look that you're going for. So whether it's 1 roll that you're in love with, you can take that 1 roll and add other complementary rolls to it to create a designer look, or if it's a half a roll, if it's 2 rolls, whatever the case may be. So I'm gonna look out for her ribbon. I don't necessarily want to just have 1 kind. I typically like to do 2 to 3 to add more interest and depth to a tree, to a look. But again, I'm gonna take you guys along. So I hope you found this video to be inspiring, and I hope that you tag along for the rest of this Deck the Hall series, guys, because I have not yet revealed what is going down in the royal house, and I promise you the holiday styling is gonna be styling, okay? I have some amazing looks and ideas and things that I put together, and I cannot wait to share them with you guys. As a matter of fact, as soon as I put this away, I'm heading over to my storage unit. We're gonna pull everything over, get the trees out and fluffed. Well, I have some of them already here and in preparation for the styling, but just, I'm gonna give you, y'all want a little tip? You want a little hint as to what I'm gonna be doing over here in the royal house? Do you want a hint? I'll give you 2 words. Holiday cinema. That's it, that's all. And just let your imagination run wild with that. But you want to come back and see what is entailing, what does the holiday cinema entail. It's going to be amazing and so much fun. So you guys, hit those notification bells, click them twice so that you always know when I upload new content. Now, if it's your first time visiting and you see what you like and you like what you see, hit that subscribe button and join the Royal family. We are full of inspiration, motivation, and so much creativity, and I would love to have you come along and be a part of this royal journey with me. Now, you know my tried and true is my brand new boost. I love y'all and I appreciate you. Thank you all so much for rocking with your girl. In season and out of season, you have been here video after video, and I so appreciate it. And this is what I'm calling the Super Bowl of all seasons. The holiday styling season is here, and I'm excited about it. I hope you can tell the excitement in my, well, I don't know if you can tell in my voice today, but your girl is excited. She's hyped. She's ready to go and get these trees styled. So I'm going to take you guys to style up this one. I've gotten her permission. I'm going to take you guys along for the whole holiday cinema in the Royal House. I've got some other projects I want to take you guys along for. I'm going to be giving you all type of designer tips, how to tie ribbon the designer way, how to style a tree the designer way, all of the things, and you don't want to miss it. So I'll see you guys real soon, but until then, I want you all to stay safe, remain royal, and have yourselves a blessed and beautiful day. Happy decorating.